So today's video is going to be Halloween 2 versus Halloween 2018 with masks. The reason for this video is pretty simple. Both of these movies are direct sequels to John Carpenter's 1978 classic. So not only are these movies direct sequels to the 1978 classic, there are large portions of the fan base that believe that either Halloween 2018 or Halloween 2 is the best sequel in the series. Just so happens that neither of these movies are my favorite sequel in the series. So we're going to talk about the pros and cons of each, and I'm going to tell you at the end of this movie which one is my favorite. Alright, so let's kick these comparisons off in no particular order. The Laurie Strode portrayals in these films by Jamie Lee Curtis. No doubt this round goes to Halloween 2018. You have 40 years of a story arc, 40 years of trauma and baggage, 40 years of resentment and broken family relationships. The Halloween 2 Laurie Strode spends most of the movie sedated in a hospital bed, in probably the worst wig I've ever seen used in a movie. She really doesn't do much of anything until the final chase sequence. Now, while it's true her being in that type of physical condition is realistic, certainly much more realistic than what we saw in Halloween Kills, there's just really not much time for a character arc with a movie that starts immediately after its predecessor. We never even get to see the psychological effects of the brother-sister reveal in this movie, as Laurie never finds out that Michael is her brother in the runtime of this movie. She finds out in the H2O timeline, but you can't count it for Halloween 2. No doubt about it, the 2018 Laurie Strode is the better, more fleshed out Laurie Strode. Other characters. This no doubt is a point for Halloween 2. Donald Pleasence's Dr. Loomis is in Halloween 2. To me, this alone trumps the entire supporting cast of Halloween 2018. 2018 has good characters. Karen, Allison, Hawkins. Pleasence's performance alone trumps all of it. Myers masks. For me, this is another easy point for Halloween 2. Don't get me wrong, I love the 2018, but seriously, look at that fucking thing. Look at the H2. It's incredible. The H2 is actually the same mask used in Halloween 1, just with an added 3 years of wear, yellowing, and neglect. I had already stated in a previous video that the Halloween 2 mask is my favorite in the entire franchise, and it remains my favorite. Myers portrayals. Now this is where it gets a little tricky for me, and where I may hear a little bit of shit. This is kind of a wash for me though. But they're so different. I know. I love Coke and Dr. Pepper equally as well. With as many people that are out there that love the Dick Warlock portrayal, there are just as many that find him too slow and robotic. I always kind of rationalize the slower movements as the result of damage sustained in the previous movie. I think most people would probably rate James Jude Courtney higher for his closer replicating the movements and mannerisms of Nick Castle in the original movie. Then again, for me, my favorite Myers sequence in the original movie is the closet sequence, and that isn't even Nick Castle, it's Tommy Lee Wallace. Kills. I'm also going to give this category to Halloween 2. Halloween 2018 has some great kills. It has the bathroom kills, the Dana and Aaron kills, the Oscar kill, the fence impalement. But Halloween 2 has collectively maybe the best collection of kills in the entire series. It has the hot tub kill, the syringe kill. I think Halloween 2 pretty comfortably takes this one as well. Atmosphere. Gonna give this one to Halloween 2018. It's a larger scope of a crime scene. It feels more October, more Halloween to me. Halloween 2 is mostly confined to this very empty hospital, which is creepy and claustrophobic in its own right. But I definitely prefer the autumn atmosphere of Halloween 2018. Plot. Gonna give this one to Halloween 2018. We kind of already touched on this. a movie that begins immediately where the previous movie left off versus a movie with 40 years of a story arc. Music. Gonna give it to Halloween 2. Now, the music in Halloween 2018 is great. John Carpenter returned to score the soundtrack, but there is this really cool synthesizer sound to the score in Halloween 2, and in parts it has this really evil sounding pipe organ sound going on. So this round I'm going to give to Halloween 2. So honestly, guys, overall, I go back and forth a lot with which one of these movies I prefer. They are very close for me, and I go back and forth, as I've said. But right now, at the time of filming this video, I'm going to have to give it to Halloween 2 by a hair. But that's the beauty of the Halloween series. You can have it both ways. Like those Choose Your Own Adventure books that we used to read when we were kids. One day I may decide to watch the series as Halloween 1, 2, and 4. And another day I may decide to watch the series as Halloween 1, 2018, and Kills. It's one of the greatest things about the Halloween franchise. Have your cake and eat it too. So I'm thinking that's the video, guys. I'll see you guys for the next one.